Hi guys, and happy holidays, and welcome to this little day in my life vlog for just your average Saturday afternoon in quarantine. I promised you guys on my Instagram that I would give you a little bit of a holiday house tour so you guys can see my decorations. Everybody's been really enjoying me putting a couple of time lapses together of a couple of my trees and my mirrorscape. So I'm going to give you guys a little holiday tour, and then we are going to get on a call with my client Kristen. I'm about to fly out this weekend to go see her in Jersey. She's been my client for, I don't know, like almost 4 years. It's kind of crazy, and I just wanted to give back to her with a little trip to go see her, get to meet her dog, get to train with her, and just have like a little girls weekend getaway. About to FaceTime her, get some details with that together. I've got a tree outside I need to put some lights on, and then we are going to bake my husband's favorite treat from his childhood. It's a poppy seed bread with an orange glaze. I made it for Thanksgiving, and you guys have been really hyped for the recipe as well. So we're gonna make that and just see what else I wanna kind of throw together for a little holiday treat for you guys. All right, so the last thing I have to do for my tree in my office, which this tree in my office has been kind of a little bit of a nightmare. I've had one in here for about 2 years, and I love it because we have the like tallest window that actually faces the road. So this is kind of like the tree that people from the outside can see. So it like means a lot to me. I've always liked it, but I had a pre-lit tinsel tree, and from now on I'm just not getting pre-lit trees. But originally the base broke. It was made out of plastic, and I broke it trying to get it out of the attic, and so I ordered a metal base to replace it. Then I plugged it in and half of the lights were out, and I was like, well, shoot. So I just ordered another tree, not lit, from Amazon. Then I got these beautiful like string lights, string LED lights, and so these were like super long, but the cord was also clear, and I just really liked how they looked a whole lot better from Amazon. And I was able to use the excess lights for like my mirrorscape, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But I had a couple extra ornaments left over that I needed to still hang, and one of my followers actually on Instagram was like, you can hang with paper clips instead of like the traditional like clips that you buy like for, you know, these kind of bulb ornaments. I don't know how I didn't think of that. It's ingenious. So whoever told me that, like, thank you. So I'm gonna finish hanging these, and then I told Kristen we would do our FaceTime at like 5 because my client Nicole just started finals, so she is at her show, and I think she's got her like meals and everything set for her finals, and I think we'll have time. I've been trying to stay off my phone and kind of have my phone by me, which I do on Saturdays that are competition days for my clients, so I can kind of just try to stay off my phone again so I don't get any like missed text messages from her. So I've kind of been trying to tell Kristen to hang on until I knew if my client was ready to go on or not, off or not. Start making some sweet potatoes, which is going to preheat the oven and get the oven preheated for our poppy seed bread. So my sweet potatoes are going to be at 425. So I'll get those ready first before we start baking. I realized I probably should talk about these smart cups first so I can sip on one while I'm cooking. So these are a Smart Cup energy drink, and I'm really intrigued by them. First off, because they come in these little plastic containers, and these are, I guess, the flavor tabs. And so I got some caffeine ones and I got some caffeine free ones. They have, you know, a host of vitamins in them. They have a low carbohydrate. Yeah, so this one is the Tropical Punch, and it has your B vitamins in here. I've got Tropical Punch, green tea lemon, and berry blast. So again, I'm just interested in these. You can take them on the go with you wherever you are and just add water. I think that's pretty interesting concept. Plus these are recyclable, which is pretty cool. And they send you like a little starter kit with the container to hold them all in. So I think I did, ooh, tropical, yes. So raspberry lemonade first. It's like, I don't know if I want to do a caffeine one. Do I want to do a caffeine one? Let's see how much caffeine is in there. Because it is 4.45 right now. And if I, oh, here we go. It's in very, very small fine print. Each serving is 125 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so at about 4:30, I think that's gonna be okay for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them started, but I wonder if there's a way you can know what flavor it is. So berry blast, this was the raspberry lemonade and it's blue. So I wonder if they're all blue on the bottom. And then I won't know what flavors they are. Okay, so this one is berry blast and it is purple on the bottom. I think I wanna start with the raspberry lemonade. I'm gonna start with that one first, and then I'll put one of the sour apple. Oh, I love sour apple. I'm a huge sour apple fan. So the sour apple does have, and there's 10 in this one, and the caffeine-based ones, there's only 5. So this one we'll put in that little container too. So my starter container will have 3 different flavors for us to try in there. So we'll do, like I said, this raspberry lemonade first. I'm so intrigued by how this is gonna work. It's not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. It's like little, look at it buzzing. Buzzing, fuzzing? No, what's the word I'm looking for? Fizzing. So it's starting to fizz, so I guess I wait till it kind of fizzes all the way. This is only 9 ounces though, so that's kind of not very much. We're just gonna let her chill for a little bit, I guess, until it's ready to drink. This is the raspberry lemonade. Everything is dissolved. That took, I guess, like about 5 minutes for it to dissolve, honestly. I was very surprised that it took as long as it did. Oh, so that's really refreshing. It's not carbonated in the least bit. Like no carbonation. So my friend Sue actually might like this because she doesn't like carbonated things. I mean, I like a little carbonation, but it's definitely interesting. I don't know if I would purchase it again. I'll be very honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's got spirulina extract, which is kind of interesting. That's like an interesting ingredient. But yeah, I don't know. I like my energy drinks. I don't know if this is gonna replace it. It's grown on me, you know? Maybe once I am done with this one, I will have the sour apple and see if that is any different, because that is caffeine free, and that's honestly what I would really like, is just have something in the afternoon to sip on that's like flavored but caffeine free. Because sometimes I'll make just like a caffeine free iced tea just because I want something other than water in the afternoon. But yeah, this is growing on me. All right, we got to cut these up. I often wonder, out of all the YouTubers who cook on camera, how many of them have actually cut themselves on camera. Don't tag me and anybody who has. I don't want to see it, but it just makes me think about it. Also, hope it's not me this time. Personally, I don't season my sweet potatoes when I cook them. I just let them cook with a little bit of cooking spray on them, because sometimes I want my sweet potatoes to be savory, sometimes I want them sweet. So if I don't season them when I prep them, then I can choose how I want to cook them or how I want to prepare them in my meal once I do put them together. So my next meal that I am going to have these sweet potatoes with is going to be with turkey and almond butter. So it's going to be more of a sweet situation, but I'm going to definitely put like the cinnamon on them with the almond butter like I always do. That and turkey with almond butter, so good. smell like lemon poppy seed up in here.
Oh, yeah.
So this next part is kind of makeshift because I don't have Crisco, and you need to line the baking dishes with flour and sugar just so it won't stick, because just cooking spray alone would not stop this from sticking, that you have to flour it. So what I do instead of using Crisco, again, it's just not something I keep around, is this ghee butter, which is a clarified butter. And this is a Madagascar vanilla flavor, so it like really works well. I just take a little bit on my fingers and I just kind of rub it on the inside, making sure I get all the sides and all the base. Again, we're gonna sugar and flour these baking pans. So again, the bread itself slips out. Once you put that glaze in it and it's nice and warm, it'll slip out of the dish. So for this part, there is no measurement. I just kind of toss it in. A little bit of flour, a little bit of sugar. Like I said, no rhyme or reason. And you just kind of sift it. And I just like take it. See how it's like kind of coating the bottom? And then I use the second one to kind of catch the excess. When I do the second one, I do it over the trash can instead. But you want to make sure you cover the whole thing. Have no bit of glass visible, because any part is the bread is going to stick to it. And I just got word that my client Nicole got second in the bikini overall today. So I was super stoked because she told me I thought she got second call outs in the open. So I'm really stoked. I'm really happy. I'm excited to get this information from her for sure. This is pretty awesome, especially because I know that I took over her prep initially. Sorry, Hershey barking. A little bit of delayed time getting her to the stage because we had to kind of recoup from what recoup from what her previous prep had kind of entailed for her. So really stoked for her. Really proud of you, Nicole. If you do see this later, if between now and then, you know, we need to train at your house, that's absolutely cool with me. I'm down for whatever.
I'm thinking Friday dinner, and then I don't know, because I want you to meet Kaya.
I mean, I'm totally down to just get takeout sushi and go chill with Kaya at the house on Friday too.
That works also, because the sushi place right down the street from me is really good, so we could just pick it up on our way to the house. We'll do that, and then we can hang out at my house, and it'll be more comfortable too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have been traveling, so yeah, I'm down for takeout. I'm, you know me, I'm introverted, so takeout is great.
I'll take you back to the hotel for you to check in and, you know, settle down, get to sleep. And in the morning, I'll pick you up for the gym. We'll train, and then I guess, well, you'll probably want to shower after that also, or, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad I ended up booking that other hotel then, because that'll be more convenient going from the gym since you got to drop me back off. Or I can always Uber from the gym too, back, so you don't have to kind of do back and forth. And walking around like a little bit before sunset, like if we got to the Princeton area like 2 or 3 or whatever, walked around for, you know, 2 hours, went to a couple little shops, and then had dinner like 5:30, because I'll probably still have like another meal later in the day. Because I'm a late eater.
Okay.
And my last meal is always like at 9 o'clock or something. Took a little break to eat, chat with Kristen, had to put on some clothes because I was freezing. So we're putting the batter into these 2 tins. This actually makes 3 loaves this size, so I'll have to redo this to use all of it, but we're gonna go ahead and fill these up about 3/4 of the way full. The oven's gonna be at 350 for an hour for these, but I really just wait until they're kind of like golden brown on the top and kind of baked to where they kind of crack open at the top. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. I smell them in the oven. I start looking for that crack at the very top too. All right, it's getting pretty late. Last thing is gonna be the glaze. So the glaze we're gonna pour over when the bread comes out hot. So I needed to kind of wait because you have to kind of like mix it with the raw sugar in it. So we're gonna do 3/4 cup of raw sugar. One-4 cup of the orange juice. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. It is the next day because I'm always terrible about closing out vlogs when it's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night when I actually finish that bread. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that recipe. We're gonna close out here with all the footage of the different decorations that I've put together throughout my house for the holiday. So little closing holiday clips, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you loved this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video from me. Hit that notification bell so you know when I actually do upload, because I'm gonna try to be a little bit more frequent here in 2021. That's kind of my goal with my YouTube channel because I definitely let it slide by the wayside in 2020. But thank you guys again for being here. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Merry Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm passionate, I work hard so when it pop, it ain't on accident.